Alright, so, what's going on, guys? I'm here with you all back to some more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, it's probably a bad time for me recording a video right now because I'm like 2 hours away till my streaming time. And I'm waiting for like freaking hot water to come back on. So who knows? This might be a shorter video than usual. But there were a few things I wanted to touch on before we move on to the story objective. So I will go over those after I climb back up this tower. It is about the amiibos. It's going to wait a full 24 hours. Never mind. Okay, I guess I'm not going to show this off, but there is an alternative way for you to get amiibos. When you go ahead and scan your amiibos in the reader, you will have the game will you probably want to save your game right before you put the amiibo in. So once you save before you put the amiibo in, you put the amiibo on the reader, and then if you don't get the item you want from the amiibo, you can just load your save file. Apparently, the game only counts the timer at the time you put the amiibo in. So if you load the game before the time you put the amiibo in, you can still go back and use the same amiibo again, like a soft reset, to scan the amiibo to try again at your potential item. It's a nice tactic if you want it, like, if you have all the amiibo and you, like, need a specific set by the time something else happens, so you can just, like, wait, like, a couple of days to get all the items you want from a certain amiibo. It's, I'm glad it's a possibility, and I'm glad it hasn't been removed from the game at all. I don't know if they can remove it or not, but I'm glad they decided not to, like, act on it, because getting things you want from the game at random is not really a fun thing to sit through. So I'm glad there's, like, some, like, control for that. Not saying that it's not going to be guaranteed, like, every 15 chances, because you could be just very unlucky, but there is going to be a guarantee if you could just keep trying. But anyways, wow, I cannot believe it. Excuse me. Yes, you. I am Groove of the Zora. I moved a little bit closer to my mic. It is apparent that you are a traveler, but may I ask what brought you here? I could ask the same, sir. How very astute of you. An excellent query indeed. I, by the order of Prince Sidon of Zora's domain, am searching for a Hylian. Or I was, but then I fell asleep. I awoke to a loud noise and awful quaking, and now here I am. I'd like to get down and be on my way, but I'm simply too high up. I need to figure something out. Prince Sidon is down at the bridge below, but for some reason I cannot seem to catch his attention. But you are a Hylian, yes? Oh, then my luck is improving. Prince Sidon, I found one! I found a Hylian! Prince Sidon doesn't seem to notice my struggle. Perhaps I should swallow my fear and jump to the river below. Then I could return to him. He must be worried sick. Nope, I can't do it. I'm too high up. I'll likely meet the gods of the ever after before I ever see Prince Sidon again. Mr. Hylian, I must apologize. It will be some time before I can get back to Prince Sidon. Please, you must leave me here to go on ahead. To go on and go. I'm stupid. Freaking. First of all, I don't know how to pronounce that name right. I feel like it's either between the two, Sidon or Sidon. I say Sidon just because it's the first thing that came to mind when I saw the name. Hopefully I'm not too wrong. And have fun trying to jump to this river, because it's pretty far over. But you know what's also pretty far over? This next shrine. Big hearty radish, Hylian's room. I'm pretty sure there's some hearty truffles around here as well. Well, I could use a companion, but I'm not going to. Oh my, how wonderful. You are a Hylian, yes? Yes, I am. Perfect. It must be my lucky day. Oh, I apologize for calling out to you so suddenly. I am Torfu of the Zora. I have been searching for a Hylian like you for a very long time. My home Zora's domain is in terrible danger. That is why Prince Sidon sent me in search of a strong Hylian warrior. Prince Sidon is waiting at Inogo Bridge. Would you please talk to the prince and perhaps save us all? We would be ever so grateful. Sure, why not? But let's check out this shrine first. Get our 5th spirit orb, actually. Well, look at this. It's another test of strength. So, this is the same type of shrine that we've encountered back in Kakariko Village, but the difference between this one is that it's not a tutorial. It's an actual guardian fight. So, every one of these tests of strength will have a guardian scout that we have to fight. I'm pretty sure there's a guardian scout 3, so this is like free camera time for me. Oh no, it's a scout 2. I forgot what determines a scout's place. Alright, but this time this scout has more tricks up his sleeves than just tutorial-based lessons. When it backs up, it's going to start swinging its blade, lead it straight into a pillar to stun it out. Stun it out. That's an interesting way of saying things. Ooh, be careful though. I feel like it's much better to fight with a broadsword just because of the scouts having these lasers whenever they feel like it. Alright, here's another attack right here. Once it spins its laser around, it's going to start creating an air draft. Aim your... Ooh, not that arrow. I missed. How did I miss the eye twice? You would hit the eye to stun it, but okay. But after the Guardian Scouts in these challenges reach a low enough health, what? How am I missing these? I'm out of stamina. How am I missing those? Is it going to do the thing yet? Okay, yes it is. Once it reaches a low enough health, it will start charging up a mega laser. And gonna give me some extra hearts just in case if I do fail this, but I always like to contest these. The outer ring gives your identifier. I'm stupid. I always contest this. My shield broke. But I pressed... Okay. Last chance right here. There we go. Finally. That's an off day for me. It took a little bit longer, whatever. Guardian Shield. It can deflect the Guardian Scout's beam. So I think it can just deflect it without the need of pairing it. And let me just take a picture of this Guardian Sword as well. This is a special Guardian Sword too. Oh, hold on. It has a crit chance. Okay. I'm gonna use my silver longsword a little bit more though, just because I'm not really that big on two-handed weapons in this game. I like the spears more than two-handed weapons, just because they have like a better rate of attack. Usually the test of strength will have 1 or 2 chests inside, so an easy clear. Yet again, I could have made that fight a little bit easier if I didn't try to like show off all the attacks, but what kind of man am I if I don't have my opponent show their hands first? Or strategist, I mean. But what kind of man am I if I don't challenge the laser beams head on?
Say hey there, young one. Up top, above you. Pardon the entrance, but you're a Hylian, aren't you? I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk.
Aha, a Hylian. Yes, I knew it. Oh, pardon me. I am Sidon, the Zora Prince. And what is your name? Go on, please tell me. Link? Your name is Link? What a fantastic name. Though I cannot shake the feeling that I've heard it before. Well, in any case, it is a strong name. To be honest, I've been watching you. I've seen the way you work. I can tell by how you're no ordinary... I've seen the way you work. I can tell by how you carry yourself that you are no ordinary person. Link, you must be a strong warrior among the Hylians, am I correct? Not to toot my own horn. Aha, just as I expected. I am a Zora Prince after all. I have an eye for talent that is unparalleled. Yes, exquisite. I have been searching for someone like you for a long time, for a long while. A man like you, Link, who carries himself with power. Right now, Zora's domain is in grave danger because of a massive rainfall coming from divine beast Vah Ruta. Please promise you will help us. We need your strength, warrior. Won't you please come to Zora's domain with me? Wow, really? Thank you, Link. You are indeed the man I thought you were. Now Zora's domain will be saved for certain. No time to waste. Hurry up and head over. Because of the rain, the cliffs are too wet to climb. To reach the domain, you will need to go straight along this path. As a Hylian, I know you are unable to swim up the river. As such, the path to the domain may be a bit treacherous. You likely have a tough fight in store. There are monsters up ahead that attack with electricity. Don't give up. I believe in you. Oh, that's right. I have something that I would like to give to you. It's just a small trinket to show that I have faith in you. Electro Elixir. It's a drink that will increase your resistance to electricity. I am not sure why, but its effects do not seem to work for Zora. Perhaps because it was made specifically for Hylians. It should work wonders for you, though. I shall go on ahead and make sure there are not anything strange going on where you are headed. I'm counting on you. The Zora. How did I should have took a picture when I had the chance. The Zora are basically fish people in this area, if you couldn't tell from literally the last episode when I actually saw the Zora, and the episode, and in the middle of the other episode as well. Whatever. But yeah, Zora are extremely weak to electricity. And like I said before, electricity is like the main thing you would need for in this area. That gets shown off later, but I want to bring you guys the attention to these. Not over here. I am talking way too early. There's some Zapshoons around here, actually. I didn't know Zapshoons actually grew around here. The path to Zora's domain is a really long one. Just be glad that I don't want to show off all of the... How they're bad at aiming. How are they bad at aiming? There's Voltfin trouts here. What the heck? There's so much stuff here that gives you electricity immunity or resistance. What was I saying before I got sidetracked by enemies and fish? The path to Zora's domain is a long and troublesome one, but thankfully it's not too long. So, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make it there by the end of this episode.
Hey!
Hey, Link! Sorry for calling out to you from the river. Since I pressured you into coming, I was not sure you would really come through. I am pleased things are going well. Ever since this strange occurrence, there have been a lot of monsters around here. Be careful as you proceed. And hurry. All of my fellow Zora are anxiously waiting your arrival. I'm sorry. Voice acting is hard. Yeah, on our journey, Sidon will check up on us. Let us know the business. Jeez, ah! And now we're moving on to the most dangerous section of Zora's domain. Well, not the most dangerous, but still dangerous. Because after these guys stop, they have electric arrows. So, aside from it shocking you, if you get hit by anything electric based, you will lose the item that you're currently holding out in your hand. As well as if the shock arrows hit water, it can create this big field of electricity. So, don't get hit, especially when you're in water. You know what? Let's use shock arrow against shock arrow. See how broken this thing is? And the fact that you also get the radius just from... Load it off. Well. Alright, but anyways, continuing on our path. Like I said before, you want to make sure you have a good bit of...
Hey!
Okay. Hey, over here. Sorry for calling from so far away. The domain is still a ways off, but you're making good progress. I shall be along soon myself. I won't be much longer. In the meantime, I'll be cheering you on from here in the river. So hang in there. You can do it. Stay strong. Sidon's a fan favorite character. And I totally understand. Oh, and electric keys are starting to show up more often. I wonder if we're going to have enough normal arrows to do this. Orin Bridge, actually. Huh. Hey, Link! You're almost halfway to Zora's domain. Oh, by the way, there are a few spots up ahead with lots of enemies, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I believe in you, Link. Almost halfway there. But I noticed this chest before the cutscene came out, so I'm gonna jump over here. And is there another chest in the water itself? Hold on. Oh my goodness, there is. Lucky me. So we got ice arrows. And regular arrows. I'll take arrows any day of the week. Dragonflies probably won't be the ones I buy. Whoa! I forgot about the big one. Try to block your path, but don't worry. It wasn't raining inside the ark. So you're gonna die now. Alright, so along the path towards Zora's domain, we find those little like, what do you call these? Kill this one first. Whoa! I'll take that. Never mind, I can't take. He killed his own friend. I'm just going to read this. The History of Zora, Part 1. The Eternal Zora's Domain, as told by King Dorephan. The rains have blessed Lanayru since ancient times with an abundance of pure, clean water. Seeking a bounty of thus water, the Zora gathered there. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore, and so a unique form of stone masonry was developed to create our new home. The domain is one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of the esteemed artist who made it, an eternal symbol of Zora pride. Alright. Let's not get hit by this. Oh, the blood moon. I guess I killed way too many enemies. But we can actually see Zora's domain in the distance right over there. And there's a shrine, so we can warp inside there along the as well. And yeah, there's nothing left. There's not that much left to this area aside from like the direct path to Zora's domain. But I do want to go down here first, because like I said before, there are little hidden texts around Zora's domain. So who knows, if you look around the corner and do some extra work, you might go ahead and find yourself a secret. Let's ignore the scary music right now. History of the Zora, Part 3, Miracle of the White Scale as told by King Dorfin. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill with a blade, he made up for in love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the Zobodon Highland. Zodobon. Ugh. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora and that all would make it safely home. But the cunning Lizalfos generally saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale on his armor, blinding the Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possesses. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor for their future husbands. Nice little thing I wanted to mention. There is, I think we find two along the path here, but this one's supposed to be something you come to find afterwards. But I think it was nice. I think it's better for you to come and see this now than later. But yeah, I was also just stalling for time so I'm gonna have this blood moon pass, because I didn't want those Lizalfos to spawn back again. Oh, that's not fair, game! That's not fair! No, 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 no. It's so far away! I think I landed, like, right next to the tower, too. Freaking shooting stars and my goddamn luck. Udo's Crossing. The big old bridge. And as you can see in the distance over there, there's Zora's domain. Well, actually, I think the game tells you you're halfway there once you cross this bridge.
Hey!
Hey, Link! Look below, down here! You are still pretty far off, my friend, but I was sure you to be passing over this bridge, so I have been waiting for you. You will be in Zora's domain before you know it. In fact, I'm going to head that way too. I shall meet you there. Whoa, Link! Beware, warrior. A monster approaches from behind you. Oh, no! I want that club. I don't think I had that club in my entry. It only dropped a horn? I found a mountain doe. I didn't even mean to land back on it. The heck is this? Oh, an apple. I tried it. No, you don't. Goodbye. Lightning rod. So I think part 2 is the real hidden one. Cause I'm pretty sure this is part 4. Oh no, this is History of the Zora. Addendum 1. King Dorfin stands his grounds. Around 100 years after King Dorfin ascended up to the throne, and stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorfin, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. That's a strong king if it can lift up a guardian and throw it. Oh, it's the mountain doe I found. Hey, you want to... Hey, ah! I'm taking a quick little detour just because there should be a nice path. There should be a path that leads all the way up here. Well, not a path, because it's more abstract than an actual path. But I'm going to use a little broken run up the mountain thing just because of the view we get. But it's ruined because it's raining. This is a hawk. I think it's the first time I've ever seen a hawk in this game. Huh. I'm pretty sure this is a Korok seed. Yep. You found me! Bizarre. Part 7. The hero who defeat the lot as time has taken its toll on this. We'll come back to this one later. Remember this place. Whoa, I almost jumped straight off. Let's not do that, especially at the very end here. We have made our way finally to Zora's domain. Okay, I'm like, there we go. Welcome to Zora's domain, everybody. It's a very long bridge. Whoa! I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry, this way. First off, before we actually do go see the king, let's deal with this shrine problem so it won't be making sounds to us every 5 seconds. Also, Zora's domain is actually a good place to get some Fleet Lotus seeds. There's also a bright-eyed crab here. There's a free silver longsword here. Let's check out what this shrine has to offer for us. Oh, this shrine. Pushing power. This is an odd shrine to me. So, your goal is to get one of these orbs. Well, no, not one of these orbs. The orb up there, up to that hole, like, past this part. And you have to do, like, some weird maneuver and everything. It's just a weird shrine to, play, especially for your first time and all. Let me run over to the side so I don't get hit. First order of business is to just get this chest that's over here, though. A Zora spear. I can't fit it in my inventory. I'll just have it replace mine. So I don't know what happened down there. It looks like I guess the balls got stuck. So, whoops. Okay, we're done with the chest here. I thought I saw something unpleasing to the eye. But, yeah, I guess the balls are stuck down there, so I guess this is going to make this a little bit easier for us. Anyways, you're going to have to utilize cryonis and stasis pretty well here. Well, but that's what I basically do. I don't know if there's, like, any other, like, better way to do this. But you would use cryonis to help move this orb through the test. And whenever you are afraid of what might happen, you can use stasis to stop the orb, and then you can cryonis to help the orb out. You can use cryonis to even trap the orb too, so you can refill stasis up faster. So I think it's going to hit the side of this and then roll over here. I'm going to use stasis to stop the orb here. And then get a few hits. Knock it over. I've done this shrine multiple times in my multiple runs of this game, so, yeah, it's not as hard as it looks, but for first-time players, well, for my first time playing, at least, I got really lost at what I'm supposed to do. And that's actually the first time I've seen those orbs get stuck. So, hey. Look at the draw, I guess. Let me think, because there should be a location that's to my liking. This is the inn, I believe. Yeah, this is the inn of the place. Seabed Inn. Could it be Lenny? It is. It's Lenny. Precisely. I meant to say... I pressed A by accident. Yes, I'm sure of it. You're Lenny. Wow, it's been such a long time. Wait, but I thought you and Mifa fell to Calamity Ganon. And if you've been alive all this time, where have you been? What have you been doing? Please, tell me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm an adult, and yet here I am making a ruckus. Has it really been 100 years? In a way, it feels like yesterday. We've both been through a lot, I'm sure. If you don't mind, I'd love to catch up sometime soon. We can't catch up, though! Okay, this is the guy we talked to for the end. Wait, it can't be. You're Master Link from 100 years ago. Sorry, back to work I go. We're always happy to provide some sound sleep to weary travelers. Welcome to the Seabed Inn. Would you like to rest here? Our normal bed will cost you 20 rupees. Our blissful water bed is 80. So, blissful water bed. It is a bed filled with water. It conforms to the shape of your body, so it's like being wrapped up in a cocoon as you sleep. Very calming. Oh, and its incredible cooling effect promises a level of sleepy comfort you simply can't find elsewhere. Perhaps you would like to try it? Let's try it. It's a bit expensive, but we're going to sleep until morning. Literally, the time you need to sleep doesn't really affect it anyways. It's just like wake up in the morning. And Linky's having fun on his waterbed. And look at that! Good morning. I hope you enjoyed the blissful waterbed. A full stamina wheel plus 3 extra hearts. That is amazing. And the shop here is actually amazing here too. So, we got some trout. We have some, we have lots of fish. But there's also ice arrows as well as swift violets. I think swift violets is actually new to us, so I'm going to take about, 3 of them. And let me actually take pictures of these real quick. I love shops in this game just because they give you like such a good like chance to get some stuff in your compendium that you probably don't even know that you were missing. And let me buy all these arrows. And I don't think I really care about ice arrows right now. We have a Goron here. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay. Hey. You're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows. But I also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? You're huge, my dude. You're huge. Like, your foot probably weighs the exact size of my entirety. Like let's be honest here. Probably more, actually. But there's a lot of things you can find in this area. But what really catches my attention right now is this. I can finally add myself. I can finally add another stamina wheel. Or a stamina wheel extension to my set. So I'm so happy. So look at that. Also, we have this Zora here, and I mentioned before how they're extremely weak to electricity. Lady Mipha, watch this! I second the aptly named demon sergeant shall strike down the divine beast Vah Ruta. What you doing? You're Link! Finally can avenge Lady Mipha. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I second will cut you down myself. Oh, what do you mean? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You are unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. There's no way we would ask for your help now, after all this time and after all that has happened. So says I, second the demon sergeant, even if this body of mine is destroyed. I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself, and in doing so, Lady Mipha's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once. Hey! I am in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them. Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with the great second standing right before you. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing divine beast Vah Ruta. Man was going to kill himself trying to prove a point. That's the worst way to go, my dude. But yeah, I'm actually not going to go talk to him yet. Okay, yeah, I'm going to leave things off right here. Thank you. What are you doing? Oh, it's you.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, you. Hi. It's me. I'm the one Prince Sidon left at the top of the tower. The name's Groove.
Oh.
In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Prince Sidon. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into Zora's river from the top of the tower. Then I came back here. I was deeply moved seeing my reflection on the water's surface as I dove in. Yes, deeply moved. Deeply moved? I don't expect you to understand this, but one's diving form is their truest and most beautiful form. Yes, truly. So lately I've been spending my days scouting out diving spots. When you learn how to climb waterfalls, please show me your beautiful form. Okay. What's wrong? A traveler, eh? Upon this stone monument is the proud history of the Zora, as dictated by King Dorfin himself many years ago. I plan to record it all in the book, so I am reading it again. That sounds rough. Link? Is that really you? The Hylian who stole away Our Lady Mipha, and what's more, the champion who... I cannot forgive you. Not error. Not ever. Say what? Do you not understand the gravity of what you have done? Not only did you Hylians fail to stop Calamity Ganon 100 years ago, but you went and stole Our Lady Mipha from us. I will never forgive you awful Hylians. Not ever. Well, okay. This is History of the Zora Part 7. Oh, wait. Huh. Alright, but that's enough exploring and talking to NPCs for the time being. I want to leave things off here. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And yeah, next time we're going to be continuing on through the main quest to see what's up with this Mipha person and why I failed her. And before you leave this video, I do want you guys to stick around and listen to Zora's Domain. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, my gamers.